to take a look at some information and you're like, what am I looking at? My name is Naomi Joy, and I'm going to be your host today. In this short presentation, I'm going to share with you some information that was shared with me not that long ago. And it's definitely making an impact in our lives financially, health-wise, and helping a lot of people to do the same. When I first saw this information, I was really amazed at what we have here. So my job today is to share what is going on and what this product is all about. And you should, because I'm telling you, this thing is moving like crazy right now, and timing is everything. So with that said, I have a lot to cover today. So let's get in and jump straight into it. I'm going to start off just by telling you my story and how I came about, being involved in this company. I saw some posts on Facebook and I kind of ignored it and thought, oh, this is just another fad. I'm not that interested. I'm very busy. But a very respected friend of mine and business mentor who actually has a background in science reached out to me about this revolutionary new fat loss molecule that helps the body burn fat for 9 hours straight. It was in pre-launch into Australia and he was helping launch it. Now, I'll be honest, I was skeptical, but the idea of a natural product that triggers thermogenesis to burn stubborn visceral fat sounded too intriguing to ignore. So I decided to take a closer look. Now, starting another network marketing business was really the last thing on my mind. I already have 2 businesses that I run, and I was looking at doing another business for 2025. But this product really caught my attention, mainly because I love food, I hate dieting, and post-menopause, keeping my weight in check has been a constant struggle. The science behind it was groundbreaking, and the results people were seeing were nothing short of amazing. I also love that it stimulates the vagus nerve, which helps regulate digestion, reduce inflammation, and lower stress levels, and just enhance wellness overall, all while promoting fat burning. So I decided to give it a go, and I shared it with some people who shared it with more people, and suddenly our team had grown to close to 1,000 people. And I've never experienced anything like this. Within just 2.5 weeks, I've jumped 8 leadership levels and reached diamond status, all while earning an incredible income. It actually took me 4 years to get to this level when I started another network marketing business, and I actually did quite well in that. My belief has always been that when an opportunity comes along that could change your life, say yes, and I'm glad I did. This is just the beginning. You see, fortunes are made when you bring innovative solutions to big problems. Think about it. Every breakthrough product, every massive success story started by solving a real urgent problem. Right now, the world is searching for effective, natural, and accessible solutions for weight loss and overall health. The demand is undeniable. I know it might sound too good to be true, but that shouldn't be the reason that stops you listening. In just over 12 weeks, over 30,000 people in Australia alone have jumped on board, getting started with the product and sharing the business. And this is just the beginning. The potential for this to be the next billion-dollar product is real. I don't know about you, but I missed investing in Microsoft, in Apple. I didn't get in when Bitcoins first started, before it exploded. And so I decided I wasn't going to miss out on this opportunity, and you shouldn't either. So let's talk about something we all deal with, and that's that stubborn belly fat. For a lot of us, no matter how much we diet or exercise, those extra centimeters or inches around your waist just won't budge. Some people, are rocking the 6 packs because they exercise like crazy and have really strict diets. But for the rest of us, it's a daily struggle. Now, here's the issue. It's not just about losing weight. It's more about losing fat, and more specifically, visceral fat. Visceral fat's that hidden fat that wraps around your organs and wreaks havoc on your health. This is the fat that's linked to serious issues like diabetes, high blood pressure, strokes, and more. It actually releases toxins into your body that affects your bodies in ways you might not even realize. But here's the good news. This product is helping people lose fat. So you may have heard about visceral fat before. It's a hot topic among health experts. Even the show The Doctors talked about the dangers of it. So have a look at this video where they go into how dangerous visceral fat actually is for you.
A lean belly leads to a healthier, longer life. So when we measure around our waist, we're really measuring this gelatin fat. You see how closely packed together the organs are here? You need that amount of fat. That's healthy. But over here, this is unfortunately what a lot of us are dealing with. All that excess fat surrounding your organs. Your organs are separated by basically this toxic goop. I call it an alien invader. And I want to talk to everyone a little bit about what's happening inside your abdomen and why having a lean belly is such a key to good health. So you're walking around with too much abdominal fat. This fat you're looking at is visceral fat. It doesn't just sit there. It truly is toxic goop encircling all of your organs. It's increasing inflammation. It actually secretes chemicals that increase inflammation throughout your body. But it also affects your cardiovascular system. It increases over time your blood pressure, amongst other things. And as all these parameters are changing, your abdomen, that visceral belly fat is doing other things. It's increasing production of something called interleukin-6. This chemical further increases inflammation throughout your body. And as this happens, something else really interesting is occurring. Your metabolism is being governed by this excess body fat. Adiponectin is affected. And what does it do when you don't have enough of it? It tells you to store more belly fat. So it's a vicious cycle to poor health. Your liver is overwhelmed with cholesterol. Well, what does that lead to? Plaque buildup in your arteries. And when you get plaque buildup, what happens next? Oftentimes, I see you in the ER, fatal heart attack, and everyone always says, what could I have done differently? Well, the answer is right here now, you've got to target excess belly fat. Belly fat leads to heart disease, cancer, stroke, arthritis, type 2 diabetes, even sexual dysfunction. And I don't want everyone to have to deal with that. Well, what happens if you actually get rid of belly fat and develop a leaner belly? You know what? Studies show you'll actually be smarter. You'll sleep better. Sounds good to me. You'll have a healthier heart. Better sex. They look pretty happy, don't they? Even more money. Less money spent on medical bills, more money to travel the world. Sounds pretty good, right?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to get off that vicious cycle and get all those health benefits. As we can see here, these are just some of the things that visceral fat will affect in your body. And, you know, these things might be treated separately, but it's related back to that visceral fat and what it's doing in your body. You see, 66% of the population is overweight or obese, and that percentage grows every year. This isn't just a trend, this is a global crisis. And they're struggling with weight, and the demand for real sustainable solutions has never been higher. People are spending billions trying to lose weight, whether it's through expensive prescriptions, extreme diets, unsustainable fitness programs, or even dangerous surgery. They're trying to find ways to lose fat. Most people don't realize, though, that when they lose weight, they're not just shedding fat, they're also losing valuable muscle mass. And that's a big problem because muscle is what keeps your metabolism strong, your body toned, and your energy levels high. Crash diets, extreme calorie restrictions, and even some popular weight loss drugs out there, we know what they are, can cause significant muscle loss, making it harder to keep weight off long term. That's why Phix Phix is different. It helps your body burn fat while preserving lean muscle. So you're not just losing weight, you're actually reshaping your body in a healthy, sustainable way. Everyone's looking for the quick fix, but we're looking for a healthy, sustainable way. This isn't about looking smaller. It's about feeling stronger, healthier, and more energized than before. As you can see in this, what happens when we have fat loss, which is really important, compared to weight loss, which is most of those crazy diets or, those drugs. Fat loss, we're burning more fat, we're increasing lean muscle, increased metabolism, decreased appetite, decreased cravings, have more energy, be more alert, control those emotions, detoxification, and reduce inflammation. Now, what fat loss does is get you off that vicious cycle, because if you're losing weight, you're going to have all of those other problems, and then you gain the weight back, and we've all done that many, many times. So we're really focusing on fat loss and what that does to your body. This is about burning fat smarter, not harder. And I'm telling you, some of the ways to burn fat are very, very, very hard. Phix burns visceral fat, and visceral is the hardest fat to lose. Diet and exercise alone don't often target it effectively. That's where Phix comes in. It's a natural formula that activates thermogenesis. And I'll talk to you a little bit about what thermogenesis is. So, you know how people take ice baths to kick their body into thermogenesis? I mean, it's a big trend at the moment. What that does is it forces your body to heat up and burn fat. Well, Phix does the same thing without all the freezing, shivering, sitting in an ice for hours on end and stocking your freezer with water. Phix naturally activates your body fat burning furnace, helping you shed stubborn fat. I definitely would rather work in an office or wherever you're going to work than sitting in ice to burn that fat. You see, thermogenesis is your body's natural way of generating heat and burning calories, revving up your metabolism to burn that stored fat into energy. When your body's in a state, you'll burn more fat without even realizing. And that's what people say. I'm taking this product and I don't even feel anything happening. But it's not just weight loss, it's just it's targeting the stubborn fat that's the hardest to lose. And so what Phix does, it's this natural product that activates brown adipose tissue or BAT, which acts like your body's built-in fat burning thermos. When BAT gets going, it melts away the stubborn fat, turning it into heat and energy. So just 2 servings of Phix a day can ignite this fat burning mode, helping you shed inches, boost energy, stay lean without all of the extreme diets, intense workouts. Because if you were wanting thermogenesis through workouts, they have to be really, really intense. Or freezing cold plunges. Yay. I do like burning fat smarter, not harder, that's for sure. But Phix doesn't just help with burn fat, it also activates the vagus nerve, a key player in your body's ability to manage stress, digestion, and fat storage. The vagus nerve is like the command center for your nervous system, connecting your brain to vital organs like your heart, your gut, your lungs. And when activated, it helps shift your body into a parasympathetic state, aka the rest and digest mode, which is so important because often when we're in this fight or flight mode, and that's a problem. In this rest and digest mode, that's where fat burning, digestion, and overall well-being thrive. By stimulating the vagus nerve, Phix helps reduce stress, lower cortisol level, improve gut health, and a lot of people are saying that they're having a lot better sleep. all which play a huge role in weight management. You see, high stress and cortisol levels can lead to fat storage, especially around the belly. But when your vagus nerve is engaged, your body naturally moves away from stress-induced fat storage, because that's what happens when there's stress. Your body will store fat towards efficient fat burning and energy production. So with Phix, you're not just burning fat, you're optimizing your body's natural balance for better digestion, improved metabolism, and a calmer, healthier you. We all want that. So the big thing is give yourself 90 days. You need to, you've gotten to this place that might have taken you years and years and years. Give yourself 90 days just to start to feel the effects and start to notice even the little changes in your body. It might be that you're sleeping a bit better. It might be you're managing stress a bit better. Whatever those little changes are, that's your body adjusting. So really important. We have some amazing results. My results here is 5 weeks, I lost 34 centimeters of fat of my body, which I'm so excited about. But here's Dr. Karam over in the US, and he's going to explain a little bit more about Phix and share his results on it.
As a pharmacist, it's counterintuitive for me to even endorse any supplements when patients bring them to me, because I don't have the clinical data available to responsibly recommend it. So that's what I was looking for. I was looking for clinical studies. And when I saw that there was information going back 70 years, that was an eye-opener to me, because I said, this is really different than any other supplement that I've seen that's come across my table. So that was one of the main things we were looking for. Because I am a healthcare provider, I have to say that any statements shared here are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent illness or disease. Individual results will vary. Again, why did I say yes? Because I needed to get healthier myself. I need to be healthier. I'm a father. We have 3 beautiful daughters, my husband, and they're worth it. They were worth me taking a look at this, even though I didn't think it would work at all. They were worth it. So I do have a degree in biology. I do have a master's in microbiology and a doctorate in pharmacy with over 22 years of experience in the pharmaceutical industry. And due to the nature of my upbringing and formal education, this was a complete paradigm shift for me. Yes, my father is an internal medicine family doctor, retired, coming out of retirement to share this. My brother is an emergency room doctor who helped me research this information. And this is what it took to move from being skeptical and doubtful into being someone that's willing to share this knowledge with others. It took reviewing over 70 years. We didn't get every single study, but we focused on the main ones, the human trials, the trials that showed that it was going to be safe and effective. And what we discovered, you guys, was that the general mechanism that we can understand included 3 primary things from the 3 bitter extracts that were extracted out of the hops plant. Number 1, in the alpha bitter acid, it causes reduction of inflammation. Number 2, in the beta bitter acid, it causes stabilization of insulin secretion and blood sugar control, which leads to controlling appetite and cravings. And number 3, in the gamma, which is the 3rd bitter acid, this makes up the 3 different extracts that we take to make up our matured hops extract 3. It causes stimulation of thermogenesis, and that can happen causing, even when you're not working out, you can have fat burning due to the increase of heat, but that's what thermogenesis is, and that was extremely powerful. So after I saw that, I said, just let me look at the clinical trials that are double blind. If you don't know what that means that the person doing the trial and the patient taking whatever they're giving does not know what they're receiving. So that's important to me. It has to be randomized. So we can't look at a certain population and say, okay, put them over here and put the other ones over there. It had to be parallel clinical studies, meaning simultaneously at the same time. And these 4 studies met all of those requirements. That's what I was looking for. In 2016, we had a study that showed safety and reduces visceral body fat. In 2018, there was a clinical study that showed the vagus nerve activation seems to be safe and effective. And if you can upregulate that, you can also have a lot of parasympathetic activity. If you guys don't understand the words I'm saying, all I'm saying is that subconsciously, you can have a nerve that's going around correcting a lot of things that are wrong in your body. In 2019, there was a study that showed that it improves cognition It improves mood stabilization. And in 2023, I found another human trial that showed that it prevents weight gain and improves weight loss. After I saw that, let's get to my personal testimony, because now I'm ready. I'm excited. I got to have this for myself. I was diagnosed with end-stage congenital congestive heart failure 6 years ago. And end stage means you probably have a year left to live if you don't change your life drastically. Oh. And I made it through that, you guys. And just like anyone else, when we're given a second chance in life, sometimes we forget, we get comfortable. And I started to gain weight again, and I was feeling down and out. And I was thinking about adding a GLP, that's Ozempic, Mounjaro, all those different drugs that you hear about for weight loss, even though I knew as a pharmacist they had lots of side effects. So a friend of mine said, before you do that, don't do that. That would be Haley. And she said, just look at this. I said, no, that's not going to work. She said, look at this. I said, okay, I'm going to prove you that this will not work. Come on. And then I said, let's go. So I went to work, did the research, and I just shared my research with you guys. And now today, Terry, I have lost 20 pounds when I only wanted to lose 15. I have lost 3 pounds of visceral fat. I have lost 12 inches from my total body circumference. And I am just about to get my BMI under 25, which will take me out of the overweight category and put me into the normal weight for being 6 foot tall. I need to get healthier.
How awesome is that? I love his excitement and enthusiasm. You see, medical professionals, scientists all over the world are taking note of this product. And this is Dr. Joseph Ahrens. He's the twice nominated to receive the Nobel Prize. And I'm just going to run down, leave the big words, come down to in lay terms. The hops flour causes increased metabolism in brown fat tissue, which in turn uses other fat tissue as fuel, burning it up. A 12-week study showed that up to 60 to 100% greater fat loss for adults, including hops flour, into their diet compared to the control group. So it just makes it so much easier. And you can go into our Facebook group and see lots of other testimonies. If you're not in there, ask the person who sent you this. So how do you use Phix? It's so easy. I love it. I have used so many difficult things over the years, shakes, all sorts of things. I'm not great with a lot of tablets, so this just fits into what I do. And you just basically either take the little snap, or if you've got a dropper, whatever you've got, and you just put that into some water, just burst that into there, and that's it. You just take that twice a day, and it just makes it so much easier. In the background, it's doing its job in your body, and you don't have to go to the freezing cold ice baths, crazy exercises, or bad diets. We do encourage, healthy eating, healthy living, because that's what people are saying. They've got more energy, they feel better. So they're starting to, introduce those healthier habits into their life. But remember, give yourself 90 days for the product to work. So is there an opportunity here? Well, Ozempic proves there's a massive demand for effective fat loss solutions. Now, the success of Ozempic has made one thing clear. People are willing to pay a lot of money to lose weight. And, you can go from 500 to 1,000 plus per month. So you can see the demand. And the problem with Ozempic is there's some serious side effects of Ozempic, like nausea, muscle loss, long-term dependency risks. People that go off it, they put the weight back on. I've had friends that say they were so sick every night, they were vomiting, they were so sick with it. So Phix taps into this same demand because people are desperate to find something, but in a way that's natural, non-invasive, and supports the body's own fat-burning processes. So what it does, it's working with your body, not kind of against it. The market is already proven. The only question is, are you ready to bring people to a better way. You see, we have the right product at the right time with the right team, and that's everything. This is the perfect storm for massive success. Timing is everything, and right now is the moment to act. The demand for effective natural fat loss solutions is skyrocketing, and Phix is positioned at the forefront of this movement. This isn't just another supplement. It's a category disruptor in an industry that's already proven to generate billions of dollars. But when you combine the right product at the right time with the right team, you get a ground floor opportunity with limitless potential. The question isn't if Phix will take off. We're already seeing that. It's who's going to be part of it from the start. And will that be you? Remember, timing is everything. And this is just some of the potential income that you can make with Phix. And, you know, I love to show all sorts of incomes. You know, we have people in Australia that are at that presidential diamond level that are making 80 to 90,000 per month, and somebody in the US and there others around the world are making that big money. But I love to even show, you know, that sapphire level, $500 a month can just change a whole family. Let's move down, and that's why we're called the Global Diamond Team. We're really encouraging people to come to that diamond level. So you've got 200 on the left, 200 on the right. Remember, that's not all your enrollments. You're making between $5,000 to $7,000 per month US. Now that's when life really starts to change. You can have lifestyle changes, you can travel, you can do whatever you want. You can work this business from wherever, and that's what I've loved. You know, I've worked from home, I can work around my family and my soon-to-be grandchild. But the great thing about this kind of money, it's equivalent to having 1.4 million US in the bank to get that kind of return. So I'm not sure if you have a spare 1.4 million, most people don't. So you can really build up this residual income. And remember that residual income is so important. Many millionaires have, I think it's over 7 forms minimum of residual income. So this is a really important way to build up that portfolio that you have and include it in whatever you do. So let's start. Success is simple when you plug into a system. Growing your business with Phix isn't just about going it alone. It's a team effort, and the best part, it's simple to share. You don't need to be a sales expert. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You just need to invite people to get a look. Get them on Zoom, this one. Let them see a presentation, and really, the system does the work for you. When you have a product this good and a system this simple, success is inevitable. And that's what's amazing. So, you know, you might enroll one person, that's you, that you enroll a couple of people, that person enrolls somebody, then you enroll a few more, then that person enrolls some. And all of a sudden, your business is growing, your team is growing, and the potential there is incredible. You know, it might take you, like it did, less than 3 weeks to get to diamond, or it might take you 3 years. But the thing is, the time's going to pass anyway. So I'd rather be building something that I can, you know, be a part of my life for many, many years than, you know, missing this amazing opportunity that we have. And these are real people with real success. Phix is changing lives, and not just in health, but also in opportunity, people from all walks of life. And that's what I love about these pictures. These aren't everybody, but, you know, in here we've got doctors, we've got pastors, we've got scientists, we've got people that teachers, just home people. We've got people that have been in real estate agents. We've got health professionals, we got a lot of different people. And, you know, it doesn't matter whether you're a busy parent, an entrepreneur, just someone looking for an extra income. This business is designed for you with the right product, the right timing, and the right team. Success is within reach for anyone willing to plug into the system. And one of these success stories is Dr. Connie Carver, one of our team from the US, and she shares why she got started with this opportunity.
Hi, I'm Connie Carver. I'm in Greenville, South Carolina. And in early November, I saw a Facebook post from someone that I really respect. And so I tend to listen when he says something. So he was talking about this product that could help people lose fat. And of course, doesn't the whole world want that? Now, I honestly wasn't really looking for a business at that time. I'm a physician myself. I have a busy practice and I'm busy. But I also knew that in a few years when I retire, I needed to have some additional income, because when you're a doctor, yes, you can make a good income, but the money stops as soon as you don't show up at the office. So there's no residual income when you're a doctor. So I decided to take a look. What I saw just astounded me in terms of the product's efficacy. So I jumped on board and I started sharing. And people might think that it's easier for me as a doctor. Yeah, I have a few patients that have joined, but I still had to do the same work as everybody else when you approach your friends. But fortunately, this product sells itself. And my business is growing so fast. I have downline in Australia, in Europe. It's crazy. I don't even know some of these people, and yet the business just keeps on growing. So I've rank advanced 6 times. I'm just yesterday turned Ruby, or whatever that means. And it's just exciting. So now I'm really excited. I plan to share this with so many more people. And honestly, if you're watching this, you should jump on board too. It'll be one of the best decisions you've ever made. Just join us and have some fun with us.
How good is that? I love Connie. So like Connie said, it's easy to get started. We have account registration depending on what country you're in. And then you can buy the initial pack. Again, get back to the person that's invited you to see how much it is for what country you're in. And then you either maintain it, so that's just 1 a day, or if you want to continue on the shed, so that's the 2 a day. Now, I've been in business before. I had franchises, and you know, they cost me hundreds of thousands of dollars to get started in. And I had staffing costs, I had rent, I had all of the overheads. So when I see this kind of amount of money to get started for business for yourself, it's almost crazy. It's so minimal. You don't have all the overheads, you don't have all the rent, you don't have staffing costs. The office does it all for you, sends it out. They've got customer service there that can help you. So, you know, you just need to share this. And at this price, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer to get started in business for yourself. And the great thing is, it's simple to share. There's no complicated sales tactics. You just share, invite, and let the system do the work. So send a Zoom link, and they can come on and watch it for themselves. You can plug them into the Facebook group, let them see real results, testimony and support. And, you know, you're just messaging people. It's so easy with a product this good and a system this easy. All you have to do is share and watch your business grow. You don't have to do all the sales things or the tactics or anything like that. You're just sharing. You know, timing is everything, and sometimes you get to ride a huge wave, and this is it. Every once in a while, a massive wave of momentum builds in business. It doesn't just happen often, but when it does, those who catch it early ride it straight to success. I've never seen anything like this before. This is the right product at the right time with the right team, and it's already making millionaires. We all know those businesses people say, oh, I wish I'd got in there in the launch. I wish I got on ground floor. If you ever wished for perfect timing, this is it. This is the call you've been waiting for. In 2 years, this will still be an amazing opportunity, but it won't be ground floor and it won't be a secret being unveiled. Timing is a gift. You can't outwork or outskill what you can gain from being in the right place at the right time. And this is that time. Which person are you? The one that puts their life on hold again and lets another opportunity pass you by, all while wishing life was better? Or the one who sees this and says, I want in, let's get started, builds their dream life, never looks in the revision mirror? It's so easy to get started. Get back to the person who sent you to watch this presentation. Order your Phix, melt away the inches while growing your income, all with one powerful product. I love this quote by Richard Branson. He says, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you're not sure you can do it, say yes and then learn how to do it later. Opportunities like this don't come around every day. And let's be honest, most of us aren't 100% ready when something big comes our way. I know I wasn't. But success isn't about already knowing everything. It's about saying yes and learning as you go. Every leader, every top earner, every success story you've seen today once sat where you are right now. They